Alright folks, we are back in American Truck Simulator. We are also back in the Kenworth T680 from SCS, as well as the Utility 2000R trailer by Smarty, which you can find that in the Steam Workshop. If I remember, I will provide a link for that. I'm very bad at that on remembering to put links in descriptions, but if I do remember, I will. Along with the other mods that I use as well. Today we're going to be going from Yuma over to Los Angeles. We are here at the rail export. We'll be going over to Edie's. I do have difficult parking on, so we should see how that goes. I tried that for the first time the other day, and I did okay. I could improve a little bit on that. But also I am running Kriechbaum's Engine Pack, as you can hear here.
Time to get the job done.
So, don't sound too bad. Have a few things to talk about in the video, so let's go ahead and get underway here. The trip is 262 miles, so it's definitely one of the longer trips that I do. So if you haven't already, as always, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, we are leaving from Yuma going over to LA. You see here, I have realistic graphics installed. I have a traffic mod installed too. One that I like so far, it is Advanced SCS Traffic. It's definitely one of the better trailer mods, or sorry, better traffic mods that I've seen out there in quite some time. So everything flows smoothly, not really too bad of an overtake from you know, from AI. So let me get my butt out here, because I don't want to keep sitting here all day.
Turn left. Right.
You know, you got the AI, as you see there, how they waited back for me to clear. So
get ready to turn left.
It does add, like I said, quite a bit of traffic. Not a whole lot. It doesn't overdo it. It just adds more immersion to the game. You know, because default settings, traffic is pretty bland, you know, not really true to life per se. So like this right here is pretty realistic, you know, traveling through the city, having to wait a minute or two to get up to the stop sign to turn. So we are in ATS 1.37. I believe it's still in beta, not 100%, but I believe it is still in beta. So once it's fully released, you know, things will probably be a little bit more polished up. Hopefully we get Idaho in there, maybe even Colorado. See, I'm saying this is realistic, you know, sitting at the light for 3, 4, 5 minutes just to get out, you know. Nobody's coming this way. Should be able to get out.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
So that was our trailer of choice. Tyson chicken, best chicken out there. We're gonna, like I said, we're taking it over to Edie's in LA, so it's gonna be a little bit of a ride, but still stuck at home. It's been a month now that I've been out of work, so I've been able to spend a little bit more time gaming, which is what I truly enjoy doing. So I love putting out videos for you guys daily, almost daily.
Turn left.
Because I miss it, you know, especially from working. So, but talking about that, I know I've done this or attempted to do it before, and it really went nowhere per se. But I want to be able to set a schedule for when my videos come out, just so you all know what's going to come out and when, you know, because there are some people that are subscribed to the channel for just American Truck Simulator. You know, there are people that are subscribed to the channel just for Bus Simulator, and, you know, so on and so forth. So what I've been trying to do is that I've been trying to narrow down the games that I feel that do well on the channel. You know, so I've been trying out, you know, experiment on different games, and, you know, I noticed that games like, you know, console games like Madden 20 and NBA 2K, they don't fare too well on channel. You know, partly because I probably don't play it as much, or I don't showcase it on the channel as much. I'm pretty sure if I did, it would change, but as of now, it doesn't do too well. Though I did flirt with the idea of bringing MLB 20 to the channel. I don't have it yet, but I thought about getting it, and then I thought about bringing that to the channel as maybe like only live streams. So that would be my way of live streaming and still connecting with you all. I thought about that, but other than that, I've narrowed it down, because see, the problem is I don't want to, you know, have 5-6 games.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I don't want to have 5-6 games where, you know,
Exit right.
that is doing well on the channel. Not that I don't mind, but then that basically means that, you know, certain more popular games like American Truck Simulator, for example, will only get showcased once a week, you know, and I want to be able to showcase this more often than just once a week. So, you know, with that being said, I've narrowed it down to about 3, possibly 4 games.
Go straight on.
For me to keep consistently bringing to the channel. Definitely this being one. I've started to play Tourist Bus Simulator again. So bringing that one as well. Doing it like once a week. Also Bus Simulator AT, I've gotten into that. Then I've been flirting with the idea of Fur Bus or Euro Truck Simulator 2. Both do about the same. I have an average audience for both, so I thought about doing that as well. But I definitely wanted to narrow down just to 3 or 4 games that I will constantly play, you know, on the channel. You know,
go straight on.
Just so it could be some type of organization going on, you know. Just because, like I said, you know, people are only subbed to the channel for one thing over the other, and, you know, there might be a time where I get that itch to do nothing but American Truck Simulator videos, you know. So I think it's only fair that I do that. But I definitely do see doing American Truck Simulator at least twice a week, because this is the most populous game on my channel. And then doing, you know, something like American Truck Simulator beginning of the week and at the end of the week, and then put the bus simulators in the middle. Been flirting with different ideas. Now that doesn't mean that if I ever got the new game, that I wouldn't showcase that either. You know, cross that bridge when we get to it. But you know, even when the DLC comes out for something that's not American Truck Simulator, you know, for that week I might showcase that game a little bit more. So it's just been trying to get different ideas in there just for more consistency. Try to get to the point where I can start doing more commentary. You know, I'm kind of big on, you know, people being in the background while I am doing commentary. So that's the reason why I don't do it as much. You know, because after all, my whole setup is in my living room. So, you know, I have to compete with, you know, the TV being on, etc. So I don't get to do that as much. But, you know, if I had to set up in, you know, a dedicated room, that would be different. So I said we are going up to Los Angeles today. This is the way I chose to take. I originally wasn't going to take this way. I was just going to go far out on the 8 as I could. But I just went with the way that they determined for now. So you see we got quite a bit of miles to go here. So we should get there, they say, roughly about nightfall, or right before it starts getting dark. So I don't do these runs too often, but I didn't change the time like I normally would, so I just went ahead with whatever I left off as. So yeah, still been at home now. Been out of work for about a month. Trying to cope with it, you know. It doesn't get easy. It doesn't get any easier, you know. Especially when you're used to working every day. You know, you're used to your kid going to school every day, and all of a sudden everything changes, you know. So, I mean, if things will not get back to normal, you know, that's not expected, but I never foreseen something like this happening. So, and who knows how long this will ever be, you know, like this, you know. I mean, everything is closed, can't really do nothing. I mean, there was a time a month ago you was able to go to the movies, you know. Can't even do that no more. Just messing things up, you know. It's
Get ready to
a
turn
mental
left.
strain on some people, you know, that was used to living a certain lifestyle. Now that's changed. So
Turn left.
go ahead, turn here. This truck, yep. Come on now, you go or you don't. You never know what AI would do. So, looks like we got a little traffic jam here. Here, I usually have to eventually just go around on the shoulder because AI will sit here forever as long as there is cars still coming. And there's quite a bit still. So I'm gonna sit here for a little bit, see if it clears up. See, like there's a little gap way back there. Well, now that gap closed now, but that's the one thing I don't like, is that all the traffic will always tend to be in one lane with these traffic mods. You know, you got the fast lane over there where people are blowing past, and then there's this lane, and won't nobody get over. So it forces us to have to sit here for a little bit, you know, until everybody clears. And I don't know what's going on. Maybe something is going on here, but I guess he's gonna let the bus on. Here come more traffic, so let's do this. Oh, it is something going on up here. That's why. Okay. But yeah, you know, like I said, it's a mental strain on some people. You know, with everything that's going on, because we're not used to living this lifestyle, having to always be cooped up in the house. And somebody tell us we can't do this, can't do that. You know, can't even enjoy life really. I mean, but if anything that I get from this, in a sense, you know, it's gotten us closer to our families over time. You know, we learn things about family members that we haven't known before, or probably didn't pay attention to too much, because, you know, we had lives to live. You know, we had to go to work, had to go to school, you know, had doctor's appointments, and this and that, and now, you know, there's really nothing you can do. I can't even go to Best Buy if I wanted to. You know, surprised I was able to walk into McDonald's yesterday. I couldn't dine in, of course, but you know, was able to place an order. But I can't go to places like Golden Corral, you know, my favorite restaurant. Can't even go there. You know, I used to try to go there several times a month. Can't do that. So, you know, this is something different. This is something that it will always be remembered. Now, whatever you want to believe is what you want to believe about this whole situation, but it's happening, you know. And you know, I'm coping with it a little bit easier, knowing that, you know, even though I am not working, I still get some type of assistance financially, because it would be one thing, you know, if I didn't, you know, it would make things harder, you know. Thank goodness I have two separate, you know, incomes, but to take away the major one just to bring it down to the one, you know, and even with YouTube, I don't get paid every month. I get paid every 2 months, you know, because I don't make enough in a month to get paid monthly. So that has helped a little bit, but you know, I don't take too much stock in that, even because I was always, you know, taught, and I've been saying it a lot lately now, that nobody puts out one hand to give you something without the other one being out as well. So, you know, I kind of think that with this whole unemployment thing, you know, they give you an extra $600 and all of that, I feel both hands are out, and both of them, they're not giving you something. You know, I feel only one of them is giving you something, the other one's gonna take it back. So, I mean that's just my opinion. You know, people will beg to differ on that, but you know, that's why we're allowed to have opinions. So, I think we're going towards LA, so we should be able just to stay on the 10 all the way to LA.
Keep left.
Yeah. And I'm not getting off here. We got just a little bit to go here. But yeah, so with the whole unemployment thing, it's helped ease some aspect of what's going on, but I mean, then again, it's the mental part of it as well. Like, you know, can't enjoy it. You know, can't enjoy it because you can't go nowhere. Places that, as a family, you would normally go, you can't go down because they're closed. You know, it's some people are dealing with it better than others. Should have just stayed in the middle lane because this might be an exit only lane eventually. No, I'm gonna stay in this lane because who knows, I might have to get off soon. I only got 60 something miles left. So yeah, that's that pretty much. Yep, see, exit only lane. And this car needs to let me over soon.
Keep
Very
right,
soon.
and then exit right.
Thank you. Don't you do it.
Exit right.
Oh, I was supposed to exit right. Oh well.
Okay, let's find a
Oh
new
well.
route.
It didn't add too much in the way of miles. Just get off up here.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
City headed towards Bakersfield.
Keep left.
This time I don't have to stay in this lane. I wonder if this where it's going to take me anyway. Cause I remember there's that little part near LA where it takes you off the freeway, drives you through the street, just to bring you back to another freeway. You know, as compared to where you could just stay on the freeway the whole time. I wonder if this was that part that I'm thinking about.
Keep left.
Okay, I was gonna get off right there. That's not. Should be getting off soon though. Should be. 'Cause we are in LA, the vicinity anyway. Just in case, I have to get off here. Yep, I do.
Keep right.
I'm gonna stay in this lane. In LA. We get there a few minutes later than we were supposed to.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Slow down a little bit because it's very annoying hearing that thing. You could barely go 3 miles an hour over it. It tells you to watch your speed limit. So I be wanting to cut it off, and then I probably should, but I fire up the game, then I automatically forget. So
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn right. ready to turn right. Turn right.
All right, so let's see here. I say I do have difficult parking on, but the good thing is that I have a pup trailer, so this should be relatively easy.
Finally, we are here.
So we're gonna go this way. Of course, there's a trailer right there that I didn't notice, but that should be okay. Might have to jackknife this just a little bit. I'm gonna hit the curb just a little bit, probably. You have to be careful with these pup trailers because they do turn on you fast. So I might have to jump this curb just a little. Alright, so that does it for that. Go ahead and power this engine on. Alright, so I did pretty good there. All I said, it was a pup trailer, so again, that's Smarty's Utility 2000R trailer. I will provide a link for that, hopefully, if I remember. Kriechbaum's Engine Sound Pack version 3.1. Have that running, as well as Realistic Graphics 4.0. And I have Advanced SCS Traffic as well. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and until next time, folks, take care.